Hi, I'm Yaswanth. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to share with you my failed startup ideas during my college days. So everyone thought of doing something new during their college days, whether it might be doing a startup or doing something crazy. So yes, in the same way, like I have thought of, starting some new startups with the ideas that I have. So I started them and executed successfully, but ultimately they were failures. But of course, I have learned so many things from that failures, and that really helped me a lot. So yeah, I will share you the three of those ideas which turned out to be a failures. But initially, like I executed them, so I didn't leave that in the ideation phase itself. So I taken them forward, but ultimately with with the improper execution or bad planning, I can say. So it turned out to be a failure. So the first thing is, so the name of the first startup that I planned in my college days is 10th way. The 10th way stands for the engineering tutelage. So I thought of, so the common problem that I have picked during those days, so it is the inability that students are not able to find good study materials for their academics. So I thought of solving that problem by building a portal where students can get everything related to their academics. So it is my plan initially, but I created a website and hosted it. So it really helped me to understand these domains, purchasing domain part and hosting plans, different hosting, the way that we can do so. And I have done it by manually. So I write code for each and everything. So it really helped me a lot to build a real-time application. So I also added the login part where students need to register and create an account. So it really helped me a lot because I have learned various things. But ultimately, it went well for 2 to 3 months. But after that, like there are already few other platforms similar to this. So my platform didn't done well. So because I haven't invested much for marketing because I am a student at that time. So like initially, like so I need to maintain that for hosting, right? I need to pay for hosting, and I need to upgrade my domain after 1 year. So I thought that like I will not continue that, and I quit hosting that website. So it was my first failed startup. So after that, so 1 year after that, I have started another thing. So it is Project Geek. So the main intention of Project Geek is to help students um, to work on different projects collaboratively. So it connects all the students from different engineering colleges, and unlike whether if a person is started working on a particular project, the others can collaborate and work on them. It is how a collaborative project development experience will take place, and that is what I feel the problem with most of the students at that time. So people were not able to find good projects, people were not able to find good partners in doing that. So I have found it that it went well because the idea was not that much old at that time, because there were no such platforms already available at that time, but nowadays there are many platforms. So but what it causes a failure is lack of execution, because even I built the website by my own, I have hosted that, and I have created a login system, everything was good, but again the marketing efforts were not that much great from my side because I haven't invested very much. So and also there were few things which lack in the ideation, because I'm the only sole member who are maintaining that, who developed that. So it went difficult for me to manage everything by a whole by me. So again it causes the failure of that project. So and the last failure startup idea that resulted in a disaster is, like I thought of building a platform which is a clone of Facebook as well as Stack Overflow. So it allows people to post about their things, and also you can post your queries and you can get answers for that, like how we can do it in Quora and Stack Overflow. So I thought of mixing those two platforms. So but yeah, it didn't work well because there are many other platforms. If there is Stack Overflow, like why will students will look into my website? So I just thought of trying that, but yeah, it results in a failure. But of all the three failed startups, the lessons that I have learned are, so if you keep trying on, if you keep trying working on your ideas, then ultimately you will get better ideas day by day. So that is what I felt. So that really helps me a lot, because I got to know many other things, like how to build a full stack web application, how to how to get students attention, how to get users attention. So I worked on UI aspects, well, while comparing with the first and the third. So the way I design my website is gradually increasing day by day, and also it really helps me a lot in web development side. So apart from that, I got to know things related to digital marketing, various things, even though most of them failed because of marketing, but I learned many things because of these three failed startups. Also, I got to know various things like where do we host, so what are the things we need to keep in mind, and the SSL security part, giving security to the websites, building website by your own. So these are all the different things that I have learned, and yes, it really makes me a better person. So I advise people who are watching this video, if you have an idea, don't think about the future first, because try to execute that. So whatever it is, try to execute that in a low cost. So if it goes well, that will be great. If it fails, the experience that you will get from that failed startup is more precious than a successful startup. So this is the advice that I want to share in with this help of this video. So even though these all these three are failed startup stories, but I hope, I mean, it really helps you and it really motivates you to start something which you have in your mind. So yeah, that's it for this video. So yeah, it was not like, I know this is not a successful motivative video, but of course the failure stories of people will really reach more people. I think it is what I believe. So because there are various lessons to learn from. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. And if you want someone else to know about these failure stories of startups, and specifically for students, please share this video. And if you are a new visitor to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.